friends, let's dive right in to the podcast where the magic begins. Anything and everything, the name's quite clear. A show that brings the world near. It's Journey, a wild ride, with anything and everything by our side. From the everyday to the profound, there's no topic that's out of bound. There's laughter, tears, and moments of thought. Incredible stories that can't be bought. From Dumfries, Iowa to lands afar, this podcast, a shooting star.
You, sir?
What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the Anything and Everything podcast.
Where we talk about anything and everything. I'm Dustin.
I'm Devin.
I'm Chad.
A black dude.
Every fucking time.
That's D, or Gunblood. So, welcome to the episode, everybody.
First things first. So, girlfriend bought me a pair of Deadpool shoes.
Yes.
I'm wearing
So,
them right now.
for those of you that are listening, you can check us out on YouTube. You can also watch us as we do this.
So, we got you a pair of shoes.
Me a pair of shoes.
We got that black guy a pair of shoes.
As you misspelled my name.
That wasn't
I
me.
misspelled your name.
And then we got Chad a pair of shoes.
That's funny.
So,
That's funny.
huh? That was Chad.
Oh,
The
okay.
black guy.
That was Chad.
I was like, that's funny.
That's why when you said it, I fucking chuckled. I'm like, he wrote the black guy. All right, so go ahead and open them. Hank, you can buy us shoes. That's perfectly fine. We love you, man.
Mandalorian.
Nope. So, opening up your shoes, Mr. Devin.
Wait, hold on. Hold on, I can figure this out. I can open the box.
You're such an asshole.
I did to all of them. No, I didn't do it to these.
Ooh.
You totally missed.
Although, only thing I have to say, I don't really like Star Wars, but I like them though. Pretty fucking dope.
How do you not?
They were on fucking sale, so
Oh, nice.
I didn't have enough money to buy everybody Deadpool. And they didn't have the right size for everybody for Deadpool either.
That's true.
So,
That's fair.
you got Star Wars.
Yep.
Open up yours.
I got Star Wars, which they're actually different on both shoes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Grogu.
Yeah.
You say Grogu.
Yeah. Grogu's Baby Yoda.
Every time I hear that, I think of
What the fuck is this shit, bro?
Thanks, Deja.
Some old ass fucking shoes.
Hey, let's see your feet.
Oh yeah.
Dumbass.
So, Eve got his because his shoes are all fucked up already. Alright, let's see yours.
See.
Thanks, bud.
Yeah. You didn't even look at it.
You're welcome.
So I was like, yeah, this is why.
Swapped them out.
No, they're just that light.
Just that light.
So,
Would you ever wear?
Yeah.
You'd rock them.
we can twins because I'm wearing mine right now.
20s.
Ooh.
That's dope.
Wow.
So, they had a black and white comic strip one, which I thought that's what I had. And so, Danica bought me
Thanks,
the same
Deja.
ones.
Right.
And then I got home to double check, and I'm like, fuck, they're the same shoe.
Yeah.
So,
You boys with your tiny feet.
huh? He's got bigger feet than you. He wears 11 and a half, you wear 10 and a half. He
Yeah.
wears 11 and a half.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
you and I that got the tiny feet.
Oh.
You guys with tiny feet.
I don't have
That's okay. You know what they say about a man with big feet? Big shoes.
Big socks.
Not always.
Big socks.
Okay, so, what has happened this week to you guys?
Nothing really, except for that I got my ass handed to me at work today.
Yeah.
So we were supposed to go to a event, and that didn't happen because we spent all day plus an hour and a half getting shit done for the day. So, yeah.
What do you work, Amazon?
No.
No, I work at
Scooters.
a warehouse, Harvest, technically.
Check that out.
But
He works for a scooters company.
otherwise, I got Helldivers 2 finally.
whatever the fuck that is.
How's that?
dope ass
It's
game
a
is what
video
it is.
game.
How's that going for you?
I still need to
It's
download it on my
super
fucking
fun.
laptop.
Is it fun?
It's super fun.
Have you played it?
Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
got it.
You got it?
Yeah, hold on.
Do you guys
Where do you
play
get it
that?
off of?
No.
Huh?
Oh yeah, it's
Uh,
fucking.
where are you
solo
getting it
players,
off
isn't
of?
it?
No.
Steam?
You can do up to 4 players. on
No
the spot.
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't have a PC to do it, so I can't join you.
Well,
Okay.
there's PC, there's also PlayStation. That's
I don't have
So,
a gay station.
so
Yeah.
my day was very shitty
Yeah.
and eventful.
What was it?
I've been up since fucking. I woke up at 2 o'clock to piss, and then my alarm went off at 3:30 because I had to be at work at 5 a.m. My first stop was 3 hours away.
Jesus.
So, I've been up since 3:30 a.m.
Yeah.
Two-ish.
2-ish because I didn't get full sleep between like 2 and whatever. And then, yeah, it's just been a long fucking day. Oh, and I almost got into a fight at Panda Express.
You would get into a fight.
No,
Well, the guy
listen,
was a
listen,
fucking
dude.
idiot,
Like,
bro.
I'm pulling
No.
in.
No,
No, I'm
no,
pulling
listen.
in. Listen,
Yeah.
listen.
I'm being dead honest.
Okay,
He
hold
was
on,
parked
hold on.
sideways
How
and
pissed
pulled
would
out
you
in
be?
front
Listen,
of him.
listen,
go.
listen, Brenda.
Trying to justify to me.
Listen, Brenda.
Listen here, Susan.
So, parking lanes, right? Go like this, correct? He's parked like this. I'm pulling in. I don't know what the fuck this dude is doing. And I start pulling in, and he starts taking off, so I slam on my fucking horn. And then he slams on his horn like I was the one at fucking fault.
Were you in immediate danger?
Yeah, actually, he would have fucking hit us.
Yeah,
So
he
you're saying
literally
you
pulled
came
out.
in like this.
Yeah.
But he was parked like this.
No, he was
No,
parked.
no, he was parked
As I'm
horizontal.
pulling in, he's parked just like that, and then he started turning into me.
So who the fuck's horizontal?
The fucking guy parked was.
Because all right, so you're saying the
Go get some
stalls-
cars. Go get
No,
some
no, no,
toys
no, no,
cars,
no.
and we can
I
explain
got
it
this.
better for
I
you.
got this. So you got this fucking parking stalls, right? He's parked horizontally.
Across 4 of them.
All right, so he's parked.
So he's
At
sitting
4
off
lanes.
at the side.
So you're coming in what? In front of him?
No,
Really?
next to him.
So you're coming in like
So, like,
Yeah, through the parking lot. The way you're supposed to drive through
Okay.
the parking lot.
Okay, so now you're okay. So now you were in the driving lane, and he does this.
yeah.
Yes, but he almost clipped the front end of my fucking car with full force.
But
He fucking gunned it.
did you
Because
die?
he was trying to cut in front.
Yeah. Well,
No,
he already got his
he's
fucking
still
food.
alive. He's still alive.
Stupid.
So I fucking slammed on my horn. He slammed on his horn, and then he's like, "What you gonna fucking do about it?" And I was about to get out of the fucking car, and he started driving off.
So you got a car.
Huh?
Once you get a car.
I was getting out of the car, and then he took out and started driving. I got back in the fucking car. The door was open. Foot was out of the door.
We call that road rage, sir.
Dip damn Daru. Sounds like an eventful time at Panda Express.
Exactly.
That's
it.
because there wasn't cars in front of you and an asshole, babe. Hi, Steph.
So that only you can get into a fight at Panda Express.
I mean, this kind of reminds me of fucking McDonald's too. So that guy didn't want to smoke.
Anyhow, I also watched some movies, and I also finished the Scott Pilgrim versus
I love that show. That show's
not the
awesome.
world, the anime.
The anime
on
is pretty
Netflix.
good,
It's
too.
good.
Oh, I got soda.
I watched the anime.
You got some water?
I do not.
We got some water.
Out of the
I
faucet.
got some water. I got water in the faucet.
Tap water.
It's well watered.
Huh?
Water. It's cold.
It's really vodka.
I mean, I am Russian, so.
Yeah, I would have been back. That's what I'm taking out.
Oh, you missed my whole story.
Oh, that's gas.
Hey, you know what?
Which
I have been
gas?
honking at people since yesterday because people are fucking stupid.
Yes, they are.
It's that time of year.
Anyhow, but yeah, I watched some movies. I watched Saltburn finally.
That's good.
What's that movie?
It's
It's
good.
not
It's
good.
so good.
What is
not
Saltburn?
It's phenomenal.
It is the one of the
Fucking
dumbest
hated that movie.
slow
I
burn
did
With-
too.
Like, I got 3/4 of the way. I got 3/4 of the way through, and I'm like, why the fuck am I watching this? I thought this was a TV series, and I'm like,
You thought it was a TV series?
yeah, at first. Like, I realized after a half hour
Yeah.
that it wasn't because I had
You're like, wait,
Y'all see that fucking lightning?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
No, someone told me, it was like, oh, this is the most fucked up show you ever seen. I was like, alright, cool, I like
It's
fucked
not the
up
most
shit.
fucked up thing, but
It's
it is
beyond
the most
fucked up.
It's one of the most unsettling things that have come
It
out.
wasn't even
recently.
unsettling, it was just like,
It literally
What?
made me cringe
this is stupid.
at what happened at the bathtub scene.
I didn't make it that far.
It looks like.
What?
Do not watch Saltburn, Steph. It's not worth it.
Do it.
Alright, look up Gulf Oil from fucking
Silicon Valley.
Silicon Valley.
And it's raining now, folks.
It's not that good though. I
It's
promise
not.
you.
It's
was a
real
waste of time.
arts. It's an artsy type of film. I will say that. It's artsy. And it's not like...
You know, it kind of gives me the...
I think it was actually produced by A24, and we all know by now that if it's an A24 film, there's an underlying
No,
meaning behind the film.
Allie, I'm laughing because I totally see it.
Oh, okay, I know this guy.
Yeah.
He's from,
Tesla King.
yeah.
Yeah.
Hey.
Like, that you do have resemblance.
Well, I've also been told that I look like Keanu Reeves as well, so.
Not even close.
By multiple people.
I mean, from a distance, I can see it.
I mean, yeah, from a distance, but up close now.
So.
Yeah, from a distance in the dark.
That's
Jesus.
Stupid.
So how about that Fallout deck? Oh, Fallout deck.
Fuck. So, there's 2 Commander Magic of the Gathering decks that I got yesterday? No, Saturday.
Yeah, Saturday, cause
No, Friday, because I got off work and went.
And we played Sunday.
Yep. So, 2 Magic of the Gathering decks that I got. One is the Mothman deck and one is the Doctor deck. And they're fucking both broke.
Broken.
I know you don't understand Magic of the Gathering,
But they're broken.
but they're broken. Like, you can literally get, if you get 3 cards, 3 fucking cards in the Doctor deck,
You can heal yourself.
you can just keep healing yourself constantly, and it's
Yeah.
so fucking stupid.
He's not into
And
it.
then in the Mothman deck, it's fucking broken because guess what? Every time you put a rat, or every time you attack,
Get a rad count.
gives them rad counters, and if you get 2 cards, the rad counters just add up constantly because whatever amount of damage you deal to somebody, that's the number of rads, and then they have to get rid of their rads at the beginning of each pre-battle.
Yep.
And if you do not draw a land,
You
that's
lose
a
life.
fucking life point. So if there's like 20 damage dealt, so in Commander you get 40 life,
Right.
and you draw nothing, or you draw like
All creatures
8
are
lands,
artifacts.
8 lands and 12 creatures and artifacts. That's 12 fucking life on top of the damage that I just did to them. It is broken, dude.
Yeah, I was a little salty over it.
And then one card, and the card that fucking allows that
It's the
all
commander.
the damage, it's not the commander.
Oh yeah,
It's
yeah,
the one that
yeah.
adds up all the damage to the rad counter. It goes into the graveyard, it comes back into your hand instantly. It is fucking stupid. I
So
love it.
It's more. So I see it as a more adult themed Yu-Gi-Oh.
No.
Not even close
No,
to
you
Yu-Gi-Oh.
motherfucker.
No, not even fucking close.
With D&D.
No!
But they do have D&D
They do have D&D.
Well, yes, I know.
versions of it.
So
but
they have 3 more commander decks than I want because of how broken this is. And I'm a huge Fallout fan.
Caesar's
So-
not really that broken though. Caesar's actually legit, but it's a token deck.
You got a lot of them. What?
Oh, talking about like stuff that you can
Yes!
part for Saltburn.
Yes, I do, Steph. They have.
Oh,
She's
never
got a bunch of Lord of the Ring and fucking Doctor Who ones
You want to play?
for Magic of the Gathering.
Is she local? We can go play.
No, she's from Indiana.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry.
Yeah, Danica bought me one of the cards, one of the decks, and that's the one that's completely fucking broken, and it was the cheapest one.
Nice.
And they originally sell for 45.
Can you come in the podcast? I don't think you should come in the podcast, but you know, send an invite and I'll let you join.
But
It's Tank.
I
It's
think.
So,
The other black guy.
Danica's like
The one that had you fucking busting up laughing.
And Danica fucking demolished Dustin.
what?
Demolished him. Because she played Magic. It's Tank.
I ain't gonna lie.
What's up, fellas?
What's up,
I know
Tank?
you were dozing off. You even put your head down like,
I didn't say those. I was just facing the phone.
Nah, see, I'm gonna tell you like this. Today was a very, very great day for me. I'm about to chop it up with all four of you. Fine sons of guns, you. Yes. Now that right there, that was kind of illegal to touch a man's beard. I mean, it is sacred. I mean, the beard is sacred.
getting claimed. It's single, so
And
we could auction him off.
I was
No!
gonna say the bidding starts at.
The bidding starts at a lion.
No, the bidding starts at one cigarette, and we will go up from there.
What'd you say, Tank?
But nah, see, okay. I like I said, I tried to get into the Lord of the Rings. Like seriously, I did. But it's like 4 hours, and it's like it reminds me of watching Titanic. And shit.
No.
When
You,
the action
Tank, you
was-
can't compare the two.
No.
One's a work of art and one's a shitty masterpiece.
What, the Titanic?
The Titanic's a shitty masterpiece.
I hear you, but 4 hours. I mean, we could have done it like 2.5, 3 hours. I could have been
Never
more
seen Lord of the Rings either.
enjoying the rest of my
No,
life.
but you and I have gone to the movies and done a triple feature once.
I don't think so.
It was a double feature we did.
We did
But they
Avengers,
were-
and I think we did
You couldn't?
Infinity
No.
War
No.
and John Wick Chapter
You know
3.
what's that part?
Which
You know
both
what?
are fucking 2.5, 3 hour movies.
Yeah, I
I
can't.
They got two films on Tubi. I watch it, and like I said, the next time I come in for the podcast with Smoking and the fellas, I'll give my critique on that. Not a problem. Tim. I'll give my word. I'll watch the Hobbit first.
Tank's filling in for me. Tank, you got me.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Keepers, creepers, where'd you get them peepers?
Why are you singing a song from the 20s?
Oh, yes, so get this. So yesterday, right, I went to church, and apparently, the church, for whatever reason, had a fire drill.
Church
And
what?
Yeah,
They are
church-
better.
Turn under a fire drill.
Apparently, the children were eating like breakfast and stuff like that, and someone who turned the oven off forgot to realize that oven was like too hot for itself, like too hot, and it triggered the fire alarm. So I get home, it's like 11:30. Tell me why I get a text message saying, "Well, can you see about doing a shift to make sure that the church doesn't do anything to catch fire or anything like that?" I'm like, "What the hell you want me to do?" Okay.
I wonder if the
And then that night, mind you, I went. So I said, you know what? Let me go and give up 2 hours of my life. I'll go. I did 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. It was scary as fuck in that damn church at night. I'm like, no.
Because it's waving.
Yeah.
I ain't doing night watching anymore. Whoever did third shift, more power to you. My ass ain't doing it ever again.
I don't know if that's picking him up in the background for the Spotify.
I don't know, but I flagged it so we can see. So, Tank, I do have a question for you.
Yes.
And this is a conversation that was had a couple of weeks ago, a couple episodes ago.
But when you
About like if you had control over a town,
Yeah, if
how would you build it?
if you had control over a town starting from scratch, you had 5 million?
I think it was 25 million.
25 million.
What the hell are you doing?
25 million to start this town. How would you make it and keep it prospering?
That's not the question.
Okay, we'll let the black man.
Actually, you have 2 black men, sir.
What's my name?
Say my name.
Say my name.
Samuel L. Jackson.
Say my name, motherfucker.
You're not Samuel L. Jackson? What the fuck?
We didn't start the fire. Hey, that was Danica.
I know.
That song is so fucking.
No, it was like 25 mil, and you basically like you have a town of like 100,000 people. What's the quickest way that you can get as much revenue as you can, and nothing is illegal?
I just want your answer to see what you would say.
Okay. So I got 25 mil. That's my budget.
Yep.
And you have nothing.
And everything's
So,
legal.
so there's no town. It's basically like a giant wasteland. His life got lost.
Did he really?
He lost signal. Or he got a phone call.
Possibly.
I had a text message. My bad. Sorry about that. Let's see. 25 mil. Well, first I'm going to go ahead and do some gentrification, and do some build some neighborhoods. Making sure that everyone has a home.
Man.
And I will definitely build the homes from the ground up. That should be about.
I wanted a tent city.
So what source of revenue are you going to be having there?
Oh, I'm gonna bring call center jobs for revenue.
This is what he does for a living, is call center. So.
Yeah, I work in a call center, and we can bring in company like Fortune 500 companies to.
So, are you going to be a scam call center?
I was waiting for it.
No, it will be an inbound. It will be where you call in, like you normally call in for for your cable not working or
Amazon
like
packages.
So
issues.
scams.
No,
I
you
know,
call them.
I know.
It ain't a scam. I mean, like I said, if you get a provided phone number to call in and say, why y'all raise my cable bill? It's not a scam. It's the truth. It's legit.
I know. I was
So-
scared of shit.
But how are you going to pay for all the phones and all that stuff to keep it going? Because all those houses that you're building is going to cost that $25 million that you have.
I mean, that's what we meant to do investments. We have to invest. Not in the stock market. You know how people are when it comes to stock market. And I'll be damned if I'm going to have someone say, "Oh, I can go ahead and do 5,500 shares of CenterPoint Energy," and the shit just goes down too. No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ow. That's my back.
Okay. You going to break that down?
What?
He wasn't even paying attention.
He's going to start a call center.
Yeah, I heard the call center.
Okay. Going to get contracts with Fortune 500 companies. Because, I mean, they always need call centers. That's the fucking truth. What else did you say?
Stocks and shares.
Stocks and shares.
Yes.
Okay. Whole like a poke into that is
He's the whole poker. He's the one that prods you
like I'm pissed off
with a
three of them all.
fucking cattle prod.
It didn't really piss me off.
No,
It just
you
made
really
good
pissed off
points.
Dustin.
Oh yeah, last week that was fun.
You're the only one that pisses off Dustin.
Yeah.
Well, not the
Exactly.
only one, but out of that whole conversation, you
Oh, yeah.
only pissed off Dustin.
Okay, yeah, fair enough. I pissed Dustin off.
No,
Not
Chad
even
pissed
from
me
the
off
last
too.
time.
Which-
From
Okay, I
Yeah,
started it.
before
You
that.
finished it.
But
That just sounded
okay,
gay.
so with the call centers, how much revenue do you think that's going to come in, and do you think that's suffice enough to pretty much sustain your entire town of 100,000 people?
If we're talking first 5 years, first year, because I almost guess 5 years is going to be a whole different conversation.
No, we can have a conversation because all four of us went towards a dark route. So I mean,
Very dark.
I didn't
it's-
really go
it's-
through a dark route.
It's very profitable too.
No, I didn't.
Bye, Jimmy. Remember
No,
that?
he said bye, Jimmy.
No, he did say bye, Jimmy.
In your
but
town.
he
In my town.
was building.
I mean,
off of
Jimmy.
your-
Jimmy's kind of a cunt, so with a capital K.
That's fair.
He kept trying. He kept trying to get the shrooms.
I told you to put it underground.
It did go underground
Yeah.
with one entrance, a cave.
Yeah, you're welcome.
See.
Anyway,
Anyhow,
So, let's see, first year with what with the revenue, and we're talking new sales and stuff like that. I'm projecting, and again, it's me projecting, of course. About we recoup about at least 9 to 10 million first year. So we're doing good, but we can be great where we get to world class. Because our main goal is getting to world class so we can help continue.
He's playing it way too safe.
yeah.
You're playing it way too safe.
Getting from we should go from 10 to 15 million.
So what?
Keep going that way.
Okay.
What happens if one of your callers tries to turn around and start scamming people? Because
Okay, so being that dealing with people with the scamming and so forth, we have a way of having the account flagged. Of course, that's going to cost money to have the account flagged and stuff like that.
But that's more money you gotta put into for
Everything.
everything.
Already?
To restrict the customer to even discontinue their account.
Okay.
There's a loss there somewhere.
All right. So what's stopping me from making? Well, or no, let me revise that.
younger
What's going to put you in front of every other
just
call
because we're
center?
talking about more adult content.
Oh, the fact that we are going. I'm focused on what I'm learning in my call center working right now. Customer zeal, like appeasing, not necessarily appeasing the customer, but basically, find the root cause of what's going on with the issue. Why the customer is calling in? If the customer is a habitual caller, where they're saying this issue will be handled last month, now the issue has came back again. We need to know exactly what to do to go ahead and say, hey, this is the root cause of the issue. This is what we need to work on. We need to go ahead and reciprocate and fix that issue the first time around. It's what we call first call resolution.
But how's that gonna how are you going to stop the whole scammers that apply for the company? Because credit card information will be passed around through call centers such as this, and then a lot of call centers end up getting a lawsuit due to the breach of privacy when it comes down to credit card information, social security information, stuff like that.
And I'm glad you brought that up. We have a way of doing that. You know how when there are certain times, there are certain call centers where you will have to advise a customer, hey, we're going to have to pause the recording to make sure that your information is not captured, because when you work in the call center, all the calls are recorded, and whatever is being captured is being in that recording. So I could be typing in smoke called in regarding credit card compromise during payment. Review the call. Call was not recorded. The call was not paused. We have a way of going ahead and pausing that call to make sure that the card is not compromised. We train the agent and say, hey, you're not supposed to pause the call. Keep moving. Take the time, take work, take training.
Okay, but now you're losing income by having to do all of this as well. But you're still looking at a $9 to $10 million profit per year.
Well, so my question, let me question for the question. How would that lose income?
How would that affect the income?
Yeah.
Because you have to hire outside sources to ensure that there's no inside trading between credit cards, stuff like that. I know a lot of call centers, when it comes down to it, they have outside sources that review the recordings to ensure that everything is kosher.
I hear you, but I respectfully disagree with you. If you are able to be trained in-house, you would not need to go ahead and seek outside sources for you. It's like that. We learn in training is, and again, training can change within the call center, just like any rules can change in the call center. That I understand. But as long as you're able to, the most important thing is listening to the customer, getting what the customer wants, making sure you're doing it within protocol, and then get them off the phone.
All right.
Outside sources, in my eyes, is like the last ditch effort. Not know, oh yeah, we gotta go ahead and spend. Yeah, we got one customer, we got a set of customers that feel like their credit cards been compromised. We gotta go ahead and no. We have to nip it in the bud first time around. That's where I said customer zeal plays a role in that.
It's food, dude. I'm hungry. All right, so with that, you're not going to be protected by outside sources coming in and trying to steal card information, anything like that, because all you stated was that you're going to build a town and then build it basically around having a call center to bring income to this town.
Right.
You do know nothing is illegal, right?
Yeah, like, they could come in and steal all the information and not get in trouble for it.
And I get that. That's why within that $25 million remember you said your words. You have $25 million. Okay. This is where within that call center we have to utilize what's going to be what type of phone system we're using for the call center. How is it going to be? Is it going to be where we have the software to allow the customer to pause the recording, or if there's a software that says credit card detect, where it says credit card detected because your payment is going to be made, that's where it can automatically pause that call.
Right, but then all that information's still in your computer that you're typing in, so the database, correct?
No, sir, that is incorrect, because once you pause that call, remember.
But what I'm saying is, like, if they have a credit card issue, which you said all call centers, and you call into a call center to fix a credit card information, that would have a database with the card information, the social security number, the address, the security questions, all that if a experienced hacker could get into, all that information is gone. So, it is a completely lawless city.
But again, we're speaking on my call center, not anybody else. Okay? We're speaking on because again, you're absolutely right. Not trying to discredit what you're saying. Not trying to say that what you're asking is wrong. But remember, we're talking about things that is in place for the call center I'm building to help with the revenue, making sure that these issues do not happen. Because at the end of the day, my name is listed on this, so therefore I take that responsibility.
Are you going to have security?
Excuse me?
Are you going to have, like, security officers, stuff like that, police in the town, make sure...
Yeah. We gotta have, like I said, I'm saying, okay, so the way I'm going to have it divvied up is this, since money is involved, we have to go ahead and have it divided in this way. $25 million is this. I'll do $5 million for the call center. I'll do another, because again, we're talking about firefighters and police and sheriff. That's going to be another, I'll say another $10 million, so we already get 15. Then of course, we have to have a city council. That's going to be another $5 million there. And then you're going to have, and then of course, the homes, then the home, of course, the homes around. That's gonna be the other 5. So you already had. So there's 25. Right?
So what about
Let's poke some holes to D.
Completely different take on what we talked about.
way completely different.
He's going way too nice, playing way too safe.
Which you can also check out our video that I uploaded onto our YouTube channel.
Yesterday.
Yes.
2 days ago.
2 days
Yesterday.
ago. Saturday.
Yeah, Saturday. I watched it yesterday.
Yeah.
All right.
Nothing to poke.
I mean,
No,
honestly,
I do. I'm just it's like, all right.
honestly, he's got a safe way out too.
Yeah. I mean, here's the thing. I get the skepticism.
Why didn't I not play it safe?
Not really.
Yeah, I mean, I
Because
get
it
the
was cynical.
skepticism. I can't say this. I can understand the skepticisms that y'all have, because again, we got to talk about, safeties, etc. I'm totally understandable on that one. But again, I have to be grateful for what I've been given and proceed from there. That's the issue. That's the issue that that's my main concern. I have to be grateful for what I'm given and see what I get what you got to get what you want. Yeah, I'm sounding like I'm from, like running for the Players Club. Yeah, the Ronnie Ho quotes. My brother over there in out in frame, he'll understand where I'm coming from. That's the first place.
She's not in it. Gotcha. D, do you have any holes you can poke in?
I've quite a few, but I'm gonna save them.
You're gonna save them?
Yeah.
You want to ask him the next question?
Good.
So the next question is, you have $2 million to completely destroy your city, and you have to get out alive.
Yeah, I don't understand the question. Repeat it again.
Well, so you wouldn't have that problem. You wouldn't stuff in your fucking face. So you have $2 million, and you basically have to wipe your slate clean. You can either do it quietly or just go all out, but you have to be able to get out alive.
Okay, I'm still not understanding the question.
So you have to destroy your city with only $2 million. Okay? Because you created the city and you are now destroying the city, your citizens are going to be livid with you. You have $2 million, completely destroy it and get out alive. That is all the money you get.
Or just to basically unalive everybody and get away with it.
Well,
Now,
that's...
I'm not going the latter part. I'm not
That's
gonna do
what
that.
Dean said. So
No, I'm not going to do that. That's too much.
You missed the other
He's
podcast.
he's too nice.
Way
I
too
know.
green.
I must
Tink is way too nice.
I must have been going through some shit. I don't know.
Way too green for it.
Yeah. So, what was your idea, Devin? For it?
I got 2 million to, because, the fuck
I
up the
basically
entire
said
city
on Spec Ops.
and get out alive with
Just to take
it when
everybody out and
give
get
them
out.
the entire 2 million, correct?
I mean, at that point, I would just, tell everybody to start scamming everybody, and then...
Oh yeah, you know what? You're right. You're absolutely right. That's where we have to go ahead and say, you know what? I'm going to you today about your car's extended warranty. Let's talk. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. Hold that thought. I'm about to make dinner.
Alright, D, so what were you reading over there?
I feel like that's way too political, though.
It's a little bit way too political. If you thought you got pissed off last week, I will definitely piss you off this week.
Yeah, let's.
I would advise not doing
Yeah,
that.
no.
Because he's gonna go off on a tangent, and then we can't upload it
But
again.
no, I don't have a phone call, so I can actually reel it in and tell them
Right.
this time.
You can do this later.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's for Patreon. Got it.
What?
Huh?
On the Patreon?
That we don't have.
I'll make one right now.
But, which leads me to my point that I had for last week of my idea.
Yeah.
Because I've been playing Mafia 2, if you guys had Mafia, either being in it or be the Dawn, how would you run it?
So you're the Don of the Mafia.
You can either start out from the bottom as a guppy and then work your way up to be Dawn, or you already are the Dawn.
Well, I mean, if you're
Of
gonna
Mafia.
ask them how will we run it, we would have to be the head of the operation, right?
Alright, so
So
in that case, if you were to be Dawn, how would you run it? And if you're a guppy, how would you go about rising through the ranks?
Ooh.
It's dealer's choice on if you
So,
want to do.
oh,
be
Why
the
not do
Dawn.
both?
can I do both?
No. Why not do both? Like,
Let's do both.
yeah.
Okay,
All right. So starting with the guppy part.
yeah,
I was low man on the totem pole.
yep. Basically, you're in the shit. That's
It's-
it.
You're doing all the shit jobs.
Yep.
Looks like I'm getting shit.
It's like, yeah.
Because like they was like, all right, well, XYZ needs to be eliminated. Cool. How you doing it? How you want it done? Done.
All right, Jake.
Right.
All right, hey, we need to make this thing over here disappear. Cool. Gone. Just work
Well,
on
yeah,
that.
that's your basic
Also,
job.
while getting some insurance from everybody,
Right.
start
Start getting some information.
start getting dirt and building the whole like
yeah,
house here.
dirt. And
I will
everything
have
on
like a
everybody.
whole ass like fucking FBI like little fucking string board and stuff like that. Like, all right, he's connected here, he's connected here, he's doing this.
Right.
I got
So
these
basically, you're
sides.
just keeping tabs on everybody.
Oh hell yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's one. So like, anyway, if anytime they be like, hey, look, hey, look, I got this. So it's either I'm already used to killing shit, so it's gonna be like, come at me, or you just let me go on up, and then just go through that way. Like it's kind of fucked up, but yeah, I'm probably black belt always at the top.
Okay.
Fucking Cassius Clay that shit.
And then once you get up to the top, what is preventing other people from doing that to you, though?
If they're rising way too quickly,
Right.
they're done.
Yeah.
They're obviously done.
Okay. But then, how are you going to cement yourself of being Dawn for the rest of your time, as well as the fact of how would you run your mob?
So what are we talking like different operations or?
No,
Well,
like,
what?
Just like
Structure-wise?
whatever you want to do as mob boss. That's it.
Well, I mean, it's kind of like a broad question too. So it's like, all right, because you're asking like, how am
Like
I running?
are you are you going to? Because I think of it as like, are you gonna have your core bosses, right? The people that are under you, and then they have their own.
Oh, so it's
people
like
that
last
they
week.
work on.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So, all right. Basically, it's gonna be ran as like I get the final say so.
Well, yeah, because you're the boss.
Yeah. Everything
so.
has to be pushed up,
Yeah.
and then to be yay or nay on it. But yeah, I will have like three trusted. What do they call those? Capos.
I think
Capos.
so,
Yeah, three.
yeah. Or captains. whatever.
No.
no, the mobs called them capos.
Is it
okay.
or-
They were the
or-
captains.
Or, no, it's the consigliere.
Consigliere is the fucking.
Consigliere?
That's the right hand man. There's only one of those.
Yeah.
You sure there's only one?
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's only one of those, and then you have the capos.
Okay, alright, so yeah, I'll have the one consigliere and like two capos.
Okay.
And those two capos be in charge of like two separate divisions.
Right.
I'd have the 1%ers who are doing all the fucking crime shit and whatnot, just take care of everything else.
Yeah.
And I have clean side, which is like, alright, yeah, we're like a workers union kind of thing or whatever.
Right.
We're like, we're standing up for like steel workers and all the people who don't have like
Right. Don't have like rights like everybody
Yeah,
else and
yeah.
all this bunch of stuff like
Yes.
healthcare or whatever. Yeah.
yeah, so we're out there, doing shit like that, but also on the backside of it, you got, 18 over here.
Yeah, I'm back.
still doing,
Welcome back.
yeah, doing illicit shit and bringing in revenue for everything else.
Yeah.
And then if these two capos see anything wrong with anything down here, they can discipline how they see fit.
Right. Because it's their show.
Yeah, it's their shit.
I'm at the hop out of here, fellas. I really had to get cut this short.
Okay. Tank, you have a great one, buddy. Have a good night, Tank.
Yeah, so like they're in charge, like they're so think of them as like CEOs.
Right.
So they can discipline them, run them how they see fit, as long as it's within that narrative. Now, if shit gets all the way up to the consigliere, we have an issue.
Right.
To the point where it's like, hey, we don't know what to do with this guy, or hey, you know, these outside sources are starting to go in, you know, like that. So he'll bring them in. Like, all right, cool.
Yeah.
Take it out. Or, you know, just go this route. That's kind of how like I would run it. But also at the same time, like if I see anybody like going through the ranks like hella quickly, or if they're coming in like, hey, you know, we thought that, you know, this guy might be a good pick. Okay, what's his record? Like, when did he get here? Oh, he's only been here for like 3 years.
So,
no.
are you gonna charge the other small businesses around you tax for protection?
No, that's extortion. I won't do that.
But that's also a form of crime too. So.
Yeah, but I'm not doing extortion.
So what happens if one of your captains started doing that without you knowing?
The capitals.
Yeah.
They'll get killed.
Yeah.
We'll get
But
bombed.
he doesn't find out.
So I don't find out. No, I know everything. Like everything that they're doing, they have to.
I
report
have a
back
giant
to me.
surveillance system.
No,
like
they
Batman.
have to report saying, hey, look, this is what happened this week. This is what happened this.
But what if he's reporting to you in lies?
I'm still out there like watching the show. I'm not just sitting in the fucking ivory tower like, yeah, this is great.
Yeah.
No, I'm not. Like I'm still gonna be out there, and, you know, making it known like, hey, look, I am out here.
So you're gonna drive around in a beater so they don't recognize you?
No, I'm just out there fucking driving. I got my own driver.
Yeah, but then they'll know you're out there watching them. How would you figure out who you're what's going on if you're driving in a nice Rolls Royce and your driver's driving you around? Wouldn't you rather just drive around in like a piece of shit beater and target your?
Have you ever seen Goodfellas?
It's been a long time.
So, Goodfellas, what's his fucking name?
Joe Pesci.
Yeah, Joe Pesci. Joe Pesci comes in later in the movie.
The other guy
Who doesn't?
that the movie's
The mob boss.
Oh,
I can't think of his
It's been
fucking name
it's
either.
been a while since I've seen it.
Robert De Niro.
No, it's not Robert
No,
De Niro.
Robert De Niro's not in that one.
He's the bus driver. He's
right.
the dad. So, the way that I see it is, if you're gonna start a mob, and you're gonna be running the mob, he has a very good idea on the way he runs it. But if you take care of the people in your city,
The people will take care of you.
the people will take care of you. He did it with no, go back.
Keep going.
Ray Liotta?
Keep going.
No, right there. Nope, that's Tommy.
What do you mean?
All right, so
But yeah, that is the reason why I would not do extortion, because I'm not going to sit there and be
Tony
like,
Stacks? Is that him? No.
anyway, I'm not going to be doing extortion because it's a way of saying, all right, you know, we out here, so to protect you from us, you need to start kicking up tax or whatever. It's like, no, like I know y'all are fucking struggling as it is. You own like a fucking hole-in-the-wall storage like that. I'm not about to take your damn money from you.
right, you take care of them.
Yeah.
They'll take care of you. They hear something in the streets, you're gonna be the first person to fucking hear about it.
Exactly. So like I said, when I'm out in my Rolls Royce, I'm gonna be out there, you know, just going in the shops like, hey, you know, how's it going? Any anything going on? You just fucking talk to them. Like, all right, you like, what's up with your guys? Come here, you try to ask for money. All right, who?
Well, there was two things that control you, people: love and power. And he ran it by power. He made people fear him. But,
Not a good way to go about it.
huh?
Not a good way to go about it.
No, but listen. He said that there is a perfect balance between the both. You can have the people love him because people loved him because he took care of them. But he made everybody fear him at the same time. Because-
I made examples of people who fucked up,
That's what I'm saying.
and that's exactly where I'm going with that.
But if you balance the two, it would be perfect. You show fear. No, you make.
I wouldn't say perfect. It would be.
It'd be
it would
close.
be sustainable.
Yes. So you make your unders, like the low-ranking mobsters.
Yeah.
Fear
The ones that are always at the bar, just bouncing people, taking care of the streets.
Right. You make them fear you. You'll have the respect. They won't do shit because they fear you. You have the people around you, the people that aren't in the mob, love you, and they're gonna make sure that they keep an eye on shit for you. They will take care of you the whole time. So I could see that working in that aspect. Make the mob, your mob, fear you, but make the people love you.
Yeah, but when that make your mob members turn against you
If they
they're
feared,
if
no,
you
if
do-
they
no,
feared you,
no,
then
no,
they
no.
feared
because
death.
you can get that one.
No, because look, if you go overboard, so it's like, all right, this dude skimmed like $5,000 off of this last one on shipping or whatever, and you go around and you fucking skinned him alive and threw him on and made it public. They're like, this motherfucker's a little bit unhinged. Like, should I really be here? Instead of just beating the hell
But
out
if
of
you
him.
did it in public, you scare your people too.
Well, no, we're talking about just a mob right now.
The mob.
So like in your home,
Yeah, we're
at your
talking
home.
about our organization. If you came out and publicly like executed somebody for like like the tiniest fucking little like instance or whatever, me
Like you're out to
personally,
convenience
if I was living on soda pill and I saw that shit, I'm like, I'm getting the fuck out of here. No,
Yeah.
because that
It's
is
too
that
much
is- that
stress.
is way too extreme.
I'm not
'Cause
I'm
like-
not thinking about my life when
Yeah.
I'm working for
So
these
it's
guys.
like all right, if I
I can't.
if I did a hustle or whatever, and I ended up coming up with $20,000, and my kickback was 10% of whatever I get, and I decided, hey, I really need this $20,000 to get my fucking life together, and they find out about it, do I really want to risk getting publicly executed or just getting a talking to?
Right.
That's what I'm saying. So if you
Fear
go, if,
would
if
be
you go,
better.
If you go way overboard with fear, you really have them either turn it against you or you have no fucking organization at all.
Yeah.
That's true.
Like I said, you can make them fear you, but also have compassion at the same time.
Well, and that's what he did. Is he had compassion. He made them fear him.
I'm not talking about this.
But
fucking
that
dude,
no,
but
that,
what
I
I'm
said
saying,
that would
yeah.
be the way to do it was him, because his worked. It just didn't work because the guy that he ended up fucking killing, his son ended up coming and killing him in the end.
Which one was over there?
So you remember in the beginning of the
Like
movie
Goodfellas.
when
Oh yeah,
Joe
whatever his fucking name is. Yeah, no, Joe Pesci killed him, and then
no, Joe Pesci was getting the fuck beat out of him. He walked out, shot the dude a couple times in the head, and then the dude that he shot's kid walked up behind him and shot him in the back of the head. At the fucking bar.
So graphic on YouTube and TikTok, Dustin.
Hey, we're 52 minutes into this, bud.
Yeah, and your point is?
anyway.
I don't have to edit it.
All right, how would you do it?
Yeah, how would you do that?
No, how would you do it? I don't give a shit. You're gonna be eating my fucking crock here in a minute there, bud.
What's a crock?
My
Why
shoe.
are you wearing Crocs?
Why does it matter?
If
I'm eating it, it'd
be a crock of shit.
Surprised you don't got all those fancy doodads in Crocs.
Alright, so
Gibbets?
I don't know what
if I was working as a piss-on, guppy,
Right.
I would do everything it took to get higher up so I could get out of doing the shit work.
Yeah.
That, like, that's exactly what I would do. I would earn the fucking
Yeah.
father's blessing and do as much as I could to make sure everything was done right. Now, if I was the father, I would actually go above and beyond. Somebody needs shot, they get shot. Somebody needs their ass kicked, they're getting a baseball bat to the fucking knees. And then I'll probably pull their fingernails out.
Yeah.
See, a little overboard.
I said above and beyond. And then if I was to run the mob, I would. This is gonna sound really messed up. I'd have my right hand man watch my two capos, My 2 capos would watch their 4 unders. Those 4 unders would watch their 4 unders each. And it would just keep going on until you get down to the guppies. One of the guppies messes up, it goes up the chain of command. My right-hand man either takes care of it or I take care of it.
So you personally, or your right-hand man personally, take care of it?
Yes.
Why don't you just have your person that's in charge of that person just take care of it themselves?
Because
You
at that
can,
point, I know I can delegate the jobs.
you can oversee it.
I can delegate the jobs, but if it comes straight from the
Oh, it's allowing notifications.
Nice.
60 minutes, we got 5 minutes left of this, and then we'll have to do a
Wrap
different
up.
one.
Yeah.
So, I would delegate it, or I wouldn't delegate it to somebody else, because if you're a true leader, you wouldn't do anything, or you wouldn't have your soldiers do anything that you wouldn't do.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Right.
If I do it, it means that it's serious. If I have somebody, the people looking after them, do it, I mean, what's that? That's saying that I'm not fucking ballsy enough to do it myself.
Right. Basically, it's essentially having the mindset.
It would give
of
that
going
mindset to the guppies that,
Well-
he's not.
Well, it's essentially
weakling.
right. Well, it gives the idea of basically being like, oh, I'm top dog now, so I don't have to deal with any of this shit. But really, and then like, especially with the guppies, they'll think like, oh yeah, he's fucking off doing whatever the fuck he's got to do.
He's
He's
just
not worried
collecting
about us.
money, doing
Right. He's not worried about us. And like, that'll give them ideas of going like, well, like, what if we go and pinch this place, or what if we go and get these
right. It
people,
would
or
show. It
whatever.
would totally
And
show
then-
weakness
But,
on
right,
you.
but then you actually show up at their doorstep. They're like, hey, I'm actually in charge of everything here. Just because you go and you do these things, or you go and do that, doesn't mean that I don't know about it. Because I have eyes and ears everywhere, and that whole, spectrum of it.
Right.
So, and of course, that strikes the fear into them. If like, either you go down one path that you just like, basically chop them down right here, right now, and basically put a bullet in them, and they're swimming with the fishes, or take them to the side, bust their kneecaps until like, don't do it again. Otherwise, like you will be swimming with the fishes.
I mean, let's be completely honest. If Jimmy decides to
Brought
Jimmy.
Jimmy back.
Yeah, that's a little valid because it would be Jimmy.
Yeah, if Jimmy decides to go and extort a business that I'm trying to keep friends
and
with,
stuff, yeah.
then the business won't tell me because, I mean, they're being threatened and everything.
Right.
If their higher up finds out about it, because they're being watched the whole time, the supervisor goes with them. And then they will report to the person up above them.
Right.
So, that being said,
So why wouldn't
I will show up.
that beforehand?
huh?
Why wouldn't you implement that beforehand?
I would.
No, son. Like if you were in control of all these businesses, well, not control it, but if you were over all these businesses or whatever, this is why you're doing, why you're out there. Like, how's everything going? Going good? All right, cool. Look, anybody tries to extort you, let me know. You have a direct line to my right hand man or whatever, and it gets passed on.
We got 2 minutes.
Yep.
So with that being said, I wouldn't go to the person that did the infraction because that looks like a weaker move. Because like, all right, if I fuck up, I know he has to come to me. You bring him to you.
Yeah, that's true.
But what I'm saying is, I would still be the one that takes care of it.
Right.
If there's a meeting, I'm going to be at that meeting. I am going to show leadership.
And
I'm going to be the one that does the fucking hard thing.
Right.
Or
Why?
all I gotta do it is once.
But you have people in power for a
Right,
reason.
I
Right,
do.
that's what
But
I'm
it
saying.
also shows that I'm willing to get my hands bloody.
Well,
I mean, dirty.
Seeing how that you were sitting at the top of a fucking crime organization, they wouldn't have to question that. The fact of
But what I'm
no, what the fact
You
of the
think
matter
that
is,
would make somebody cross you?
if
If
you
you're
got-
willing to do it?
if you have someone over you, and if you have someone over you, and they're like, all right, I fucked up, and they whoop your ass, or if they say, so if you got this person over the person who fucked up, it would not be a power move for you to be like, hey, I'm about to come down here and crack this dude's head open because I'm the boss. No, you're like, look, did he fuck up? Yeah. Okay, cool. Deal with it. And if he fucking does it, so that way if that guy fucks up again, he knows that his boss is going to fuck him up. Now, if it gets to the point where you have to get involved, no one should know about that. It should be like, hey, what the fuck happened to that guy? I was like, oh no, he messed up, and it was like, okay, what happened to him?
I just
he went to go see.
In my opinion, I feel like it would be best if the mob boss took care of it for one time, because then word of mouth shows that he's not afraid to fucking get dirty.
So let's hear me out. Dude fucks up. You don't want your fucking leader of the person in charge of that guy to do it. You want to do it. You somehow pissed off the guy that was in charge of him or whatever, and he was like, all right, well, I have to at least be there for you to fucking punish this dude. Oh, he killed him. Okay, go ahead and turn that in.
Right.
They now had you fucking killing this guy or whatever.
Because like the whole thing about being a mob boss is like delegating the shit to like other people to take care of, so that you don't have to take it for yourself. I mean, like, you're just basically overseeing everything and just taking everything.
Yeah.
That's all that you're doing as a mob boss. But I know that if you want to be more like personal of actually getting your hands dirty and everything, that's one way to go about doing it. But you won't actually like be able to have your people that are in charge of these other people learn and just be like, no, my boss will just take care of it for me anyway, so why do I even have to deal with this, or why do I even have to be here then?
And then you're going to be getting calls left and right, left and fucking right. Like, hey, he took this much money, or hey, he did this to this guy.
Right.
Like, all right, why the fuck are you calling me at 3 a.m.?
Right.
Fucking deal with it.
Yeah. Because like
I get where
basically
you're coming from.
they go to you for everything. But what I would instead do is that
Oh, now we gotta hear what you gotta do?
no.
Oh, we're
I'm
not gonna
just
hear how you're gonna
I'm
do
just
it.
piggybacking off of your idea to make it better, just like Youngblood did for the
Well, what
Buffs.
I'm saying, I said extorting, which is a
Right.
big crime because you're trying to keep good relations with the businesses.
How you going to do that by extorting them?
No, I said if Jimmy extorted,
Oh, okay. I thought you mean.
then I would want to take care of it. Then I would want to take care of it. I would delegate, but like for fucking miscellaneous shit, like minuscule shit. You fucking
Jesus.
Why?
Yeah.
because that would be more personal because it's now affecting the mob.
So let the mob handle it. You are not the mob. Okay? I'm hearing a lot of
I
eyes.
am the mob.
I am the fucking mob. No.
I am the Punisher.
No, you don't.
No,
None of that shit. You're just there to make
Ooh,
sure
what's stopping the Punisher from coming after you though?
everything is fucking running smoothly.
Frank Castle? I'd hire Frank Castle.
He punched you in the face.
Yeah.
I know.
All
Probably
right,
shoot him first, then punch him in the face.
Chad, how would you do it?
Yeah, I want to hear your plan.
Start as a peon.
Right, and then
Well,
what
you
would
have
you
to.
do to like rise up the ranks to
ranks.
become Don?
The father.
I don't know how to do it. I mean, you guys pretty much said it
Suck
all.
everybody off, like.
No, because that,
figuring
that
out
would put
buttholes.
that would put a target on your back if you took out everybody. I'd try to at least take out the other competing doms.
but okay.
Oh, you're killing your own guys?
No, other competing doms.
No. He
Don.
totally misinterpreted what Devin said.
We're not going about that. Just
We
you
call
said
it.
It's
I
fine.
said sucking dicks off.
I'm glad I ignored that.
and then you're like, no, the other one's.
Like, what do you mean?
Anyway,
Why would you be taking out a rival?
Yeah, like so are
because
you?
that would make your mob boss.
So are you infiltrating
Pissed
the
off.
other mob?
Why
and
would it
then
make him
rising
pissed
through
off?
the ranks?
Because you're starting a mob war.
Yeah, that would start
Yeah.
a mob war instantly.
And that's, you're starting a big ass war for what?
Right. Just to prove.
Unless you do it.
Have you not seen Goodfellas?
Like I said, it's been a long time.
Unless you do it secretly. I'm pretty sure after like the first like one, maybe two, they're gonna catch on.
Not if you're a fucking
Why does this
badass
coffee smell
assassin,
like almonds?
but that's not gonna work.
Yeah, no.
I don't know. I guess I don't have the mindset for this kind of talk.
I would just be friends with everybody.
I would give hugs.
That's all like, Tony, take him out. All right, hey, you want to go out to dinner later? I know this great restaurant down the street.
We gotta go play Magic of the Gathering or D&D.
Yeah.
That works too.
Oh, that would be a funny skit, actually.
Yeah.
Like,
Right? It's all like, hey,
a bunch
Tony,
of mobsters,
take him out.
a bunch of mobsters
It's like-
just sitting around,
Just play D&D.
being like, I attack your fucking knight, your paladin.
Yeah. It's all like roll for initiative.
That's a nat 20, bitch.
You're done. I took him out. All right.
I have no idea what the fuck I was talking about.
You're missing out, buddy.
I'm not missing out.
You are.
That sounds like a headache.
I'm not missing out either, so we're in the same boat.
Fist brothers.
That means we're gonna fist you.
On both ends.
Yeah.
Until our
We're
power
gonna
rings unite.
We're gonna.
fucking rotisserie pin
Yeah,
that
exactly.
shit.
Exactly. We're gonna tower you.
So,
It's happening.
Yeah.
It's happening.
so that being said,
$50
no,
right now.
no,
Let's do it.
no, no.
Get on the table.
That was perfect timing for a burp.
Get on the table.
So,
I hope he shits all over your arm.
I got shit.
I ain't going to do that way. It's going out of his mouth.
So, yeah. Did you guys see
No.
that the head Rothschild died today?
Who's
Or
that?
not today, but
What?
like a couple weeks
I
ago?
don't give a fuck
Who?
about that.
What?
Who?
The head Rothschild?
I don't give a fuck about that.
Who's the head Rothschild?
You guys don't know who the Rothschilds are?
No.
All
why we
right, so
don't give a fuck
hold
about
on,
it.
hold the fuck up.
Fuck you.
Okay, so
Well, you better make it quick.
in Germany in the 1800s,
This doesn't
they-
sound quick.
no,
by the way.
it is. So in Germany in the 1800s, they were a loan company. Like it was a family-owned business that
Oh,
loans
that, okay.
servants.
So sharks. Gotcha.
Kind of, yes, but
No, it is.
they would take properties and then
Yeah,
because they
sharks.
couldn't pay it back. So then the country of Germany needed a bailout during World War I. So they went to the Rothschild and they found out that they would make more money by going to countries and loaning them money because guess what? There's a never-ending income from a country. So they can loan them $2 billion. They're getting fucking $4 billion in return because there's always money. So then they branched off with their 5 sons to multiple countries: Italy, England,
He's just
France.
asleep.
Poland.
Oh, we doing it?
Which again, you're not. making
Okay,
this
well,
quick.
okay. They own the whole entire banking system in the world.
Right.
And
The
what?
head Rothschild died.
And why do you
Okay,
care?
like
Hold on,
Right,
hold
why
on,
do
no,
we care?
no, hold on. So, it's just funny because the Rothschilds made it to where only sons can take care of the company, the business. Do you know how they've kept sons in the business?
Inbreeding.
Inbred?
Inbreeding. Second cousins,
Okay.
third cousins.
Okay.
Again, we don't care.
I just thought it was interesting, guys.
Some sister brother fucker just happened to die, so it was...
Well, fuck you guys.
You're the only
how about
person
that
out of this
Reagan?
group that found it interesting.
I mean, it's actually
$60
very.
billion we just said.
I mean, that's actually kind of great news.
It was great news that we said to $60 billion.
Oh
No,
yeah.
that the Rothschild.
You know what I
Sorry.
also watched?
Gay
Aquaman.
porn.
No, Aquaman.
I fucking hate it.
It's not great.
I fucking
It's
hate
not
it.
good.
That is borderline gay
No.
What pisses me? No, I'm not gonna go.
Okay, so because of
Yes.
the whole controversy that happened between Amber Turd and our boy Johnny Depp, every single time that she was on screen, I'd flip off the camera. I'm like, fuck you, bitch. You're a
You mean
piece of shit.
you flipped out the TV, not the camera?
No, listen. So
Technically, it's a camera.
DC fucked all of their fans because they said that Amber Heard was only going to be in it for a total of 5 minutes.
She was in it throughout the whole movie.
She was in it almost throughout the entire fucking movie.
And
the best part
I
of that
Googled
movie
it.
is when she almost died.
Right. I Googled it because, for one, I Googled, like, how long is Amber Heard in the movie? And it's like, I think maybe 4.5 minutes. So almost 5 minutes in total.
Yeah.
But then James Wan got asked about this, and he goes like, no, I didn't want her to be in it. The executives didn't want her to be in it, but we couldn't do anything about it because I needed a reason for Aquaman to basically fight.
Her dying would be a reason to fight.
Right.
Like, he fucked that movie up.
Yeah.
All
So, like, that
Yes.
was just the whole thing. But, like, he even said, like, we already shot so much of the movie already that we couldn't just, like, take her out.
Right.
Like, they would have to reshoot the last
That's
half
perfectly
of the
fine.
movie.
That's
Right.
perfectly fine. It would have had better ratings
Right.
if they wouldn't have kept her in it.
Yeah.
I fucking hate her.
Yeah. No. It's not great.
She's not that great of an actress.
And it's like the last DCEU movie ever. There's no more DCEU. Now there's just the DC universe.
Thank
with
God.
James Gunn's universe going forward.
DC just needs to die.
Hey, listen. I'm actually excited to see
No,
the James
straight
Gunn
Marvel,
verse.
bro. Marvel all the
No, I'm the same way.
DC, I
Listen,
like both.
not
listen.
really.
Chill your
No,
fucking
D,
ass,
D,
sir.
listen.
Fuck DC.
I'm the same way. I fucking hate DC. I only like the villains in DC. But James Gunn, the director of fucking Guardians of the Galaxy, he is now going to be directing the movies for DC. I'm actually
He's
excited.
going to be the Kevin Feige of the DC universe.
Yeah,
You know-
I'm actually excited to see
So he's gonna be
him
executive
rebuilding the
producer
DC
and everything.
universe.
Right.
DC or Marvel?
I'm both. I
No,
like
no,
both.
no, no, no.
He's
you
more.
gotta- no.
He's more
I'm
DC.
I'm more DC,
Okay,
but I
right.
like both.
Marvel all day.
Marvel.
Whoa, when did you go all Marvel? What the fuck?
I've been all Marvel. As far as media goes,
joking, I'm
I
joking.
don't.
Pick your top guy from DC right now.
Batman.
Me and
Batman?
him are Batman.
Yeah.
I swear to God. I can even pick Blade and he will work.
Prep time. No, I'm just kidding.
Prep time.
Blade-
24
prep time.
hours.
Yeah.
Blade Marvel.
I know Blade's Marvel.
Okay.
Blade would dominate Batman.
Yeah, he'd get his ass beat.
Well, yeah, but prep time. No, I'm just kidding. That's a superpower. Is prep time.
Fucking prep time!
No, so like this is my thing with Marvel movies in general, right? And content. So like the TV shows included.
Yeah.
Literally, I saw this on TikTok where this guy was talking about the first 10 years of Marvel. So all the way up until basically No Way Home for Spider-Man.
Okay.
After Avengers Endgame and stuff. So that's the first 10 years. So, you have that. The people that were associated with it, the actors, the producers, everybody loved the first 10 years of Marvel.
Okay.
They read the books, they read the content, they dived deep into the lore of those Marvel characters and these stories that we all came to love. And actually, what got me into reading more comic books based about these movies. Now, going forward, after No Way Home, it just went straight downhill. Now, there were some hidden gems like Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, Loki, really good stuff. But 95% of it was all bad, though.
I'm not gonna lie, I can't get into the last season of Loki.
It's really good,
I've
actually.
Don't ruin
I
it.
know,
I haven't
I've
seen
tried to, I've
Huh?
watched like
Don't ruin it.
4
I know.
episodes of it.
Yeah.
I can't watch the other 4.
Watch
I
it.
just can't fucking get into it. I got bored on the 4th episode of Loki.
It gets super good towards the end, I promise.
So all this tediousness
Yeah.
in the first 4 episodes, it'll pick up in the
Yeah.
5th episode.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
I don't know if it's specifically the 5th episode, but I think it picks up like pretty quick.
I mean, I loved the fact that fucking what's his name, Booby Trap, is in it.
You just said no spoilers.
He knows about Booby Trap. The kid from Goonies and
Oh,
Indiana Jones.
okay.
And there's Easter eggs of his booby. No,
Oh.
he knows about that too. There's Easter eggs of the Booby Trap belt and the fucking New York Yankees hat.
Right.
I do like that. That was cool.
Yeah. So, with that being said, cut to the producers and the directors and writers of all of these different projects, of like the Eternals and She-Hulk and like
She-Hulk was trash.
like
Yes.
other
Watching her work, man.
other shows and movies that they were like, yeah, I never read the comics for these. I don't know the stories. I don't know these characters. That was literally
Eternals was
nine.
Yeah,
it was
It was pretty
decent. But like, in my personal opinion, and I'm pretty sure this goes across like the whole board for most fans, it's just oversaturated with just Marvel content. And like I've talked about this, right? I mean, like I understand that too. Like I'll still watch it just to get to the next thing that happens. Like even the Marvels, we went to go see the Marvels. Wasn't that great? It was okay.
I enjoyed it.
Well, yeah,
I
like
enjoyed
it's okay.
It
like it's a
doesn't-
good movie, but it's not like, oh man, like I can't believe
Mind-blowing
I can't
like
wait
other
to see what
ones.
happens with Captain Marvel next.
I think Miss Marvel, the TV series, was good.
Yes, the TV series
She
was
did
good.
a good job. At it.
But like the only thing that I was anticipating was the end credit scene,
And there
which
wasn't
led
one.
to X-Men.
Oh, Beast.
Yeah,
Yeah.
which led into
That
the
was
X-Men. That was the only reason. On a different universe.
Marvel didn't fight each other.
Huh?
Did
What?
Marvel characters ever fight each other?
Oh
Yeah,
fuck yeah,
Civil
Civil
War,
War.
I mean, like,
Yeah.
Yes.
really?
Yeah,
Yeah,
kill
fuck
each
yeah.
other.
Civil
Yes,
War.
Civil War.
Do you know how many times fucking Blade has killed somebody in the fucking Marvel franchise? Do you know how
A
many
lot.
times? Do you know how many times Bucky Barnes killed somebody in the Marvel franchise? Deadpool goes on an all-out killing spree and kills every
He kills the
single.
universe several times.
And one of my favorite ones is Santa Claus. Santa Claus
Yeah.
fucking came in and destroyed the entire Avengers.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, they do fight all the time.
Yeah. So my point being, how many times did DC fight?
All the time.
I mean, they fight
Batman
in
versus
different
Superman.
universes.
Into
Yes.
what capacity?
I
It's
mean,
just like you said,
Batman
one
kills
dude,
Superman.
One dude.
no,
took out the
no,
universe
hold on.
several
This
times.
is exactly my big beef with fucking DC. They don't fucking kill.
Yeah,
It doesn't matter.
it's because
They
that they're
don't-
too goody two shoes to actually do that.
It's dumb.
I think I'm
Right.
on board with. So I'm like, yeah, I am totally on board with.
Yeah,
Right? Like,
I mean, like it's
How many
because of the
people-
fact
hold on.
that like more so like Marvel comics is more grittier and darker than
unless you go
DC is.
51 series.
Right now,
51's dark as fuck.
right, and so like even with DC, there's just specific characters that will go dark, like Batman or Green Arrow. Superman isn't dark at all because he's the goody two shoes. He's the poster boy. He's, you know, like
Lawfully good.
right. He's lawfully good, but Batman is more lawfully chaotic though, because he's willing to put in the work
It's
neutral
to get
chaotic.
the bad guy
Yeah, he's
by
neutral
any means
chaotic.
necessary.
He would be neutral
And-
chaotic because he
Right.
doesn't. He stands on that thin line between. So when Harvey Dent became fucking Two-Face, he didn't know whether to save him or
let him die.
go, let him die.
My whole
Right.
issue with Batman is that 90%, no, 98% of the fucking Joker's bullshit could have just
Oh, yeah.
been done.
Done. If he
Yeah.
killed,
Just
dude,
went,
like so.
"Ah."
Batman doesn't
Hold
kill.
on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on.
No, my
There's
biggest-
actually a comic of him being
Hold on.
the Grim Knight,
Yeah.
and that's what he
Well,
does.
see,
He's the
he
Punisher,
shouldn't-
but Batman.
He
That's
shouldn't
the
have
only
to change
thing.
personas to be like, I can kill
So-
that.
so,
look,
it's
all
like-
right,
So basically,
Kept
the
fucking
whole
calling it-
the whole backstory behind the Grim Knight is the fact that, you know, he basically like same scenario. Parents get murdered in the alley. He takes that gun, kills the guy that killed his parents, and then he goes and he trains on how to basically just like Batman, just like you know the regular story. He goes around the world learning hand-to-hand combat, but he also is trained on how to use every single weapon that has ever been made, and he takes all like, and then he goes back to Gotham. He becomes Batman, but he just doesn't fight crime. He basically just kills everybody that does anything bad.
So-
just like the Punisher does.
So no. Like, this is my biggest issue with Batman. Is he doesn't fucking kill besides in the Grimm series,
Right.
and in the 51 he does too.
Right.
He doesn't kill because he doesn't want to kill somebody. He doesn't want to take a
Someone's
life.
life, yeah.
But yet
no
he
problem.
fucking does it anyways because he's letting these people live.
Right.
Their blood is on his hands.
Well, it's
So
also
they,
the same thing for like even when I first saw Batman v Superman, I was like, that's not
I
Batman.
fucking hate it. I fucking
Like
hate it
he
so
didn't
much.
like he doesn't kill people. Like what is he doing? Like why does he have a Gatling gun on his fucking Batmobile? And then come to find out later on, like as I've been reading the comics and all this bunch of stuff, and like
What if you
get
did
other
other
people's.
wrong? Or a little,
Just
No,
sticks
like-
him.
you know,
But like the thing is that, and I've told this to Dustin because he showed to me this TikTok that he stitched with Justin Danley, Dunley, where his son came to, his son came to him
And said, "Who's the
and
greatest
said,
superhero?"
"Who's the greatest superhero?" And he said,
Iron Man.
Yeah, he said Iron Man. He goes like, "Well,
No, I
who's
think
your
it's
favorite?"
Batman.
Yeah, and he goes like,
He's a fucking vigilante. That's all he is.
Yeah.
Now,
"My knees hurt."
people would consider him as an anti-hero, but he's not an anti-hero.
He's not.
Straight up vigilante.
Yep.
Like, he's not a superhero. He is a scum. I'm sorry. I know you love Batman. I don't like him.
I would say
Especially,
scum.
especially,
He's not scum.
he's scum to me.
specifically.
Because a scumbag would let
Who's your favorite?
a scumbag would fucking a scumbag wouldn't kill someone to save that person's life, but yet that person has taken hundreds of
that's
lives.
not really a scumbag. At least he did something.
Right.
Yeah,
Scumbag
he
is
stopped
like
him and put him in prison that
no,
he's escaped 100 fucking times.
No, a scumbag is like, oh, you're getting robbed.
That's not my problem. Yeah.
Okay,
So,
that's
like,
scumbag.
so
The you said Batman vs Superman movie. This is why I hate that movie. They stopped the fight scene because of Martha.
well, yeah.
Oh my god.
Would have caught the fade. Are you? On everything.
So, like,
But dude,
like I am fighting you
if-
right now. Fucked off.
Hold on,
This
hold
guy's
on,
going
hold
down.
on.
No.
like you wouldn't stop a fight because their mom's name is Martha, would you?
or
No.
that or your guys' parents share the same name.
No.
No.
Like,
I'm like,
who the
yeah,
fuck
that's-
does that? That
that's
was
a
the like
coincidence.
Right.
Long
Like,
beat
That's the biggest thing
that was
I
the biggest
thought
drop.
was
Like,
super dumb.
I'm not gonna lie, I loved the fight scene in that between Batman and Superman. I thought it was pretty great.
Right.
For a DC movie, that
Yeah.
was pretty fucking great
So,
at the time.
like, that-
But then the Martha scene, and I'm just like, wow, that plummeted fast.
So, like, especially
That
with
was the
that,
Hindenburg just.
right? Especially with that, what should have happened instead of them just biting away, because like, essentially they want to just kick the ground running, kind of like the Avengers did, right?
Yeah.
Only
which
they
fucked up.
actually cemented it. That was the whole objective. You didn't just introduce this huge fucking controversial story out of the fucking get-go. That's like starting with, oh yeah, we have Superman, right? So now you have Iron Man, okay? Then you just cut to Civil War. That's basically what they did.
I mean,
They just went like, okay, now in Iron Man's new movie, Iron Man 2, we introduced Captain America. And now you have both of them fighting. Why are they fighting? What is the consensus of them fighting?
You're out of order. Big time.
Right. That's Civil War. But that's what they did for Batman v Superman.
Oh yeah, they went out
That's
of
what
order
I-
and they
that's what I
fucked
meant,
it all
yeah,
up.
exactly.
But the way you said it, I was so fucking confused that
I
you were
know.
saying Marvel did that, and I'm like, no.
No, I'm saying that would be like if Marvel did that.
Yeah,
Essentially
no,
for
no.
DC.
The movie was shit.
Yeah.
The Justice League movie was shit.
Now the Zack Snyder's Justice League movie is
Fell
way
asleep
better.
on it multiple times.
Oh,
Well, yeah,
I
it is
can't
4
get
hours
through it.
long.
I fell asleep.
Well, yeah, it's
during
4 hours
that.
long, so I don't
So
blame you.
fucking
You
bored.
said 4 hours.
It's
4
Yeah.
hours,
4 hours.
but it's cut up
long.
into chapters, and that's why.
Fallout series is great, by the way. It
Good.
actually follows the video game, and I absolutely love it.
Good.
I'm stoked for season 2.
So,
Sorry for everybody. We basically went off onto a tangent. My thing cut out. So, yeah. We're going to end it here. So, thank you all so much for watching. Make sure that you like this video, comment, if you were to be in a mafia, how would you run it? Let us know in the comment section below.
It's a journey, a wild ride, with anything and everything by our side. In this vast, ever-changing tide, it's our beacon, our trusted guide. So here's to anything and everything, our song to the podcast that keeps us strong. In a world that's right and wrong, it's here